By the time this vlog posts on Monday morning, there'll be 24 hours or less remaining in the YWCA fundraiser. We've reached our target, which means I'll be giving over $1,000 to the YWCA, and I'm delighted for that. But I want to do more in this last 24 hours. So here's a reminder. If you go to this video, and then you share it on Facebook, Tumblr, or Twitter, and then you tag me so I can see it, you'll gain an entry in the giveaway for these comics. I have many comics here. They're all feminist friendly. And if you go to the fundraiser page itself and donate any amount of $1 or more, you'll be entered into a giveaway to win this, Strong Female Protagonist, Book 1. This is it, the last 24 hours to do it. Am I going to go out on a high note? You better believe it, I'm going to talk about rape. That might not be enough of a content warning. So seriously, content warning, rape. Hi Paul Talkers, it's Monday. It's the last 24 hours of that fundraiser. And if you've watched any of my videos this month and been paying any attention at all, then you'll know that the YWCA helps over 500,000 women and children annually leave from and recover from situations of domestic violence, sexual assault, harassment, stalking, and rape. They do good work. They do necessary work. And so I'm trying to raise them some money with all these videos. If you can donate even $1, it'd be appreciated. It can go a long way. And the YWCA is so necessary because of the rape culture that is rampant in our country, and probably everywhere in the world, but I live in the United States, so I'm going to talk about that. See, I read an article this weekend about how 3 victims of rape at an Oklahoma high school were treated like crap, and essentially ejected from the high school. Despite the fact that the administrators claim to have a no-bullying policy, despite the fact that the administrators claim that they do not punish victims, that is exactly what the F they did. 2 16-year-old girls and a 14-year-old girl were raped and made to feel bad about it, and harassed, and physically attacked in some cases. And they had to leave their high school. And people in the high school apparently support the rapist, despite the fact that he's a rapist. They call the victims sluts and other names. And what is the rapist's punishment? He's suspended, maybe not permanently? How is that fair? I'm not out for blood. I want that rapist teen to be enrolled in some sort of rehabilitation course that teaches him to hate the kind of person he was the day before he entered that course. I want all the teens in that high school to learn that rape is never the victim's fault, and that even if the rapist is the coolest guy you know, you should not fucking defend him. You should not fucking stay on his side after he's raped somebody. But kids aren't learning this in school. Schools are afraid to even say the word rape or sexual assault or anything about this topic. Schools take the proven, doomed to fail method of not talking about the problem as if that is the solution. That is never the solution. I'm going to link to the article on Jezebel in the description. I don't want to just spend the entire video ranting about that because it's a horrific article. If you have the stomach for it, read it and see the extent of how wrong people thought in those situations. There were 3 situations. They were all effed up. I feel so angry on behalf of those girls. And this is a problem that grows exponentially. Every kid in that high school who defended the rapist, and the rapist himself, and the rapist's friends, they're all going to progress in some fashion unless things are changed. Unless things are changed, they could all go on to college, where they will continue to perpetuate that, perhaps in gangs of like-minded horrible people, sometimes part of the Greek system. Which brings us to the other piece of news I read over the weekend. The Rolling Stone article about the 18-year-old at UVA who was brutally gang raped, and the college is effing everything up with regards to making things better, or giving her any justice, or even punishing the perpetrators. The UVA administration, like many old universities, is all about protecting its image, and encouraging its alumni to donate money, and perpetuating the cycle, no matter how effing horrible it is to the students that attend. I've been told that some fraternities do positive service, and that's great, but it's 2014, and we don't have to follow old traditions anymore. So if multiple people in a fraternity gang rape a girl, you shut that fucking fraternity down! I know it's not just fraternities, some awful sororities haze their members into horrible sexual assault acts as well. Burn those fuckers down as well. Shut that shit down. The Greek system is not worth brutalizing teens who are just trying to start living their lives. But the administrations don't care, the students don't care, and the parents of the other students don't care. Because they've all gone through a system like the high school in Oklahoma. They've all been told that this is normal and just accept it. And that's bullshit. It's not acceptable. It shouldn't be allowed anywhere. At high school, at college, in public, in government, in entertainment. Shut it down everywhere. Rape is... I was about to rant about rape the way I rant about rape all the time. You might find it repetitive at this point. Of course, rape hasn't stopped, which is why I keep repeating this. I do want to take a moment to address the people who have been raped. It is never your fault if you have been raped. It does not matter the circumstance. The people who call you slut and whore and other horrible names are assholes who are wrong. It is never your fault when you are raped. It is 100% always the rapist's fault when you have been raped. And rape isn't just one form of attack. Rape is any time that you are made to participate in a supposedly sexual act against your consent. If it's not consented, it's not sex, it's rape. And it doesn't matter if he's the most popular boy you know at school. It doesn't matter if she's the hottest teacher you've ever seen. It doesn't matter if it's oral sex or anal sex or vaginal sex. It doesn't matter if it's hand jobs. It doesn't matter if it's dry humping. If it's something that you don't want to do, no matter what you say, if it's something that you don't want to do and they make you do it, it is rape and it is not your fault. It is their fault all the time. Please do not listen to the people who tell you otherwise because they are, again, assholes and wrong. If you have been raped, I'm 100% every time on your side, and I support you, and I want you to get better. And I wish that you could get justice, and I wish that we could prevent it from happening to other people as well. But for you, the person who's been raped, it is not your fault. I'm on your side. I support you with everything I can. And I am so sorry that this world is shitty sometimes. The world is still stacked against rape victims, and I am so sorry for that. It is the age of the internet. You can get in front of a webcam or a phone cam or a nice camera and you can tell your story from your point of view. Will you get attacked for it? Probably. I'm sorry. You probably will get attacked for it. That sucks, but it's true. But it might be an act that allows you to regain some feeling of control over your life. And again, if I see your story and you have been raped, I will support you. And I know many other YouTubers who will also support you. Times are changing. We are starting to learn. Not fast enough for you, and I'm sorry, but we're starting. Share your story if you can, and I don't blame you if you can't, I understand. But if you do share your story, I will be on your side. Maybe some people who are on the fence and not sure what to think about this will learn that we should always support the rape victims and always oppose the rapists. And if you are a woman who has been raped, then you can find some support in an organization like the YWCA. These aren't just words that I'm saying to say words. I really do believe that they are very helpful to women who need help. Maybe they can help you too. I hope so. This is not the most fun vlog on which to end my fundraising campaign, but it felt appropriate. It felt like it's all connected. If you like the things that I had to say in this video, please give me a thumbs up. Obviously the topic is horrible. If you have not yet subscribed, please subscribe and know that I will continue talking about important issues like this one. And leave me your comments about these horrible situations, the one in Oklahoma, the one at UVA. I want to know what you think. If nothing else, tell me something that matters to you because I want to know what matters to you. Tomorrow's vlog will include footage of me choosing randomly the person who wins each of the giveaways and then announcing the winner of the giveaways. And of course, I'll be sending the money over to the YWCA. So for those reasons alone, if nothing else, tomorrow will be even better.